This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diecast podcast. This is a surprise podcast. This is a surprise little episode that we've thrown together. A couple things to know. First of all, this is Miles DMing for the first time. He's created a world called the Brightwood Academy, and it is a fantastic and fun world to play in. And so we split it into two parts because it went a little long. But some things to know before we go into like the little blurb that we recorded for beforehand. First, it's 2 episodes, so this one will come out, and then a couple of days later we'll release our second one. It'll be jam-packed closer together. And also season 5 of Waterdeep Dragon Heist is coming out the week afterwards, so get ready for the release. But some things to note. First of all, this episode was never meant to be released. This was our first time ever recording with the equipment. We definitely fucked things up. Mic discipline, we are still learning, so that is not a thing. We don't always talk into the mics properly. My mic was not properly connected. I talk about that in the blurb. So I've tried to fix the audio as best as possible. It is not the best recording. If you can endure it, that would be great. But the reason why I wanted to put this up here is because I think the world Miles created is such a wonderful and amazing and vibrant and colorful world that it has to be shared. It just has to be shared. And I think that all the technical mistakes that we made, it's still worth putting it out there so you can discover this wonderful place that Miles has created, because I think it's a really cool place and I would like to explore it more. And I hope everyone out there would like to hear and explore the characters and everything in it more. And so I think it's really good, and I think it's worth putting out, not the best product, but I think it is worth putting out this podcast because I think what he's created is just an amazing creation. I think it is something that people can get hooked into and sink their teeth into really well. So please, if you can endure the technical mistakes, they happen. This was, like I said, this was not originally meant to be released. This was just us. What is this equipment? How is this all going to work? How do we figure this stuff out? So it is full of mic discipline mistakes and audio errors and whatnot. Like I said, my mic isn't even connected most of the time. I tried my best to fix it with my limited sound engineering knowledge, but hopefully the responses to everybody can kind of backfill the jokes there. So please, if you can endure it, I hope you do, because it's such a wonderful world. I hope you all get to sink your teeth in deep. Anyway, so this is part 1. Part 2 will come out in a couple of days, and I guess that is it. I'll send us right into the blurb that Miles and I recorded beforehand. I just want to let you know about the 2 parts, because we're originally going to do it as 1 part, but I decided it's better to split into 2. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun with the Brightwood Academy. It is a wonderful, wonderful world, and I hope we get to come back here, and I hope Miles gets to DM again, and I hope we get to bring in a whole lot, like a rotating cast of characters. It seems like a really fun, neat idea. And that is it for now. I will see you in a couple of weeks. Welcome to the Diecast podcast. No season in between episodes. We have a special episode this is the first time we used our sound gear, and it's a new little adventure that I've brought my friend Miles. You may remember from Alethra and Vondel. He has created a wonderful little world. So to test out the sound gear, he gratefully ran a game for us called the Brightwood Academy. And Miles, could you please explain what the Brightwood Academy is?
The Brightwood Academy is a D&D setting that I came up with to figure out a good way that I could have a D&D world where the cast would change every episode. And so the idea basically was your adventurers at the school, and every episode is your group assignment for that week. And so the real challenge is like coming up with a one shot that can just be handled by anybody.
Mm-hmm. And it's not set in like Faerun or the Forgotten Realms. It's like amalgamation of everything.
Yeah. Also, because I didn't know a lot about D&D when I started creating Brightwood, I was just like, everything's in there. And so if I play with somebody who knows a lot more about any specific subsect of the realms, they can just throw it all in there and tell me about it. I'm like, cool, that's canon now. And so, yeah, the idea kind of is that there was this big explosion about 2,000 years ago in every realm and every setting of D&D. So there's insect people, there are hippogriffs, there are elves and dwarves and everything in between. And they all got smashed together, and like all their civilizations are underneath their feet as well. And so there's, regions where there's like ancient dwarven kingdoms underneath elven kingdoms now, and so there's new frictions there, and anything is possible. And so like it's also kind of like a modern setting, so I try to make it kind of like, hopefully it feels like it's today, but instead of having electricity and power everything, it's magic and rituals and all the things that go bump in the night.
Well, when you first explained this to me, I thought it was just a brilliant idea. And in this episode that we're going to play, because this has been going on for a couple of years now, that you've played with different groups of friends. So there's kind of like a already established lore and backstory to what's going on. And the episode that we played, it felt like what was the Will Smith Bright, where it felt like modern day high fantasy.
Yeah, that's my hope, right? Is that it like that? Also to make it easy, because a lot of the times I'll play with friends who've never played before, and so to make it like an easy setting to get into, it's a lot like Harry Potter, frankly. Like it's a wizarding school, but it's an adventuring school. So yeah, it's easy to get into. You don't have to think about like, hey, well, what would it be like if I went to the washroom in Faerun?
We got it's not really gender specific, it's like realm specific, like Feywild over there, elemental chaos over there.
Yeah.
So this is the one thing to note is that because this is the first time we use the sound equipment, I as a player messed up a little bit because I was also running the soundboard. I forgot to tune in my mic, so I'm like it sounds like I'm the other side of the room.
Yeah, a little quiet. Yeah.
A lot quiet.
It's a lot quiet. Sorry, everybody.
So I not your fault. It's completely my fault. As Trevor said, my mic missed the bus. So it's gonna sound a little weird. So just push through it. I've adjusted it as best as I can. But I don't speak as much because I'm too busy making sure everything is flowing right. But it's Evan, Brendan, myself, and Trevor?
Wait, yeah, you, Trevor, Brendan.
Yeah, because Trevor was a James Bond character.
Was it just no, there were so many of us though, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was a full complement.
Evan. This is amazing listening. Yeah, Evan, Trevor, Brendan, John, and me. Yeah. It was the four of us. Yeah.
5 in total.
5 in total.
So just bear with us. But I asked Miles if I could put it up because I think it's really fun and really entertaining. So let us know if you want to hear more Brightwood Academy episodes, because I love the world. I think it's great.
Yeah, and I want to do more. So please say you want more.
Yeah. Just give Miles a tweet, or give the Diecast podcast a tweet. By the way, you can find us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. You can find us on any app that plays a podcast: Stitchers, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Hooray! And on our own website, www.flyinglinjastudio.com. Give us a follow. Give us a subscription. Leave a rating and review. It does actually help us out a lot. And let us know if you want to hear more Brightwood Academy. So for the first time taking the DM's chair is Miles for the Diecast podcast and the Brightwood Academy. I hope you all enjoy it. Again, my apologies for me missing the bus, but hopefully you'll still hear me. So some of the jokes I make, but it's a really good episode. I hope you enjoy it. I hope we get to make more of it. Let us know, and we will see you for season 5 when it begins.
All right. Well, welcome to the Diecast podcast. For the first time ever, not John sitting in the DM's chair. Woo! It's Miles, Alethra from season 4, and Vondel from seasons 1 through 3. Here with a bit of a sound test. We got some brand new equipment, and we're doing hopefully a one shot, but maybe it will return. We'll we'll see how it goes.
Also, it's time for the switch, John. You can take off the rubber mask.
It's actually
It's just still Miles.
I like to wear a mask of myself. Super
Don't
normal.
we all?
Throws off the cops.
So we'll be spending the next couple hours in the world of Brightwood Academy, a world where about 2,000 years ago, a great calamity resulted in all the realms and worlds of D&D colliding. There was portals everywhere, and that's a good sound.
That's one of the portals.
That was one of the portals up there.
They all sound like
in your
that
mind,
Kansas.
So many dwarves just came out of that portal.
Modrons.
They were all on this great plain. Some parties split off. Some immediately began to fight. And 2,000 years have passed since that great time. In the meantime, they've discovered old civilizations hiding under the ground, in the trees all around. That something blended everything all together. Several years after that, there was a great horde from the western side that came and began to invade the lands, which a council of elders used as an excuse to align the people, and created the Great Scar that now exists on the western side of this massive supercontinent that Brightwood exists on. And now, in order to go venture beyond the Scar, beyond this wall they've built around the Scar, they need to get an accredited adventuring license. And the Brightwood Academy is one such place to get an adventuring license to go beyond the wall. So as we zoom in towards the Brightwood Academy, imagine like the camera sweeping down with this massive continent, going in towards one of the smaller cities, but not the smallest. It's like a medium-sized city. But 1 million people live in there. There are some huge, massive cities in this world. You'll see in this town of Bondivar, there's like office towers that are made out of trees that are going up. There's some old rock. There's flying brooms and gnomes. Various Arakoa are flying through the sky. And as you get towards the campus of Brightwood Academy, you see a few different campus buildings, the dormitories, the fields. Yeah. And we fly into the window of the classroom of the co-op class today, and sitting in the class are our players.
Someone close that window. Camera's flying in.
And so why don't we all introduce ourselves?
All right. Miles is looking at me, so I'll start. I'm playing the amazing Randall Quidmeyer. Randall is a diviner wizard. He's an older guy. He's 49 years old. His midlife crisis is knocking at his door, and he's never really lived up to his very famous diviner parents. So he's hoping that maybe a life of adventure is not yet past him.
Wait. So if he has diviner parents, have his parents just been like, "No, this is coming," just been a constant state of disappointment?
Yes.
If they're both
absolutely.
diviners, was their first date just terrible? Like, we know this is going to happen, so why bother?
Yeah. Well, it was very businesslike. You know, it was like, yes, I knew.
So do you, and you don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're
Yep.
only on the third date.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're a pacer. Oh, yeah, obviously.
Okay, it's me. You see also Joran Bond. Joran Bond, who has a steely gaze and silver hair. When he looks at you, you can tell he's appraising you and sizing you up, knowing everything about you.
What's that last name again?
Bond.
What's it first name?
Joran Bond.
Oh, okay.
Nicely done.
He is a criminal spy variant. So yeah, he's mysterious background, strong sense of duty. Does what needs to get the job done, but he's a bit of a hothead. You can't quite tell what he's going to do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, he might be able to
That's
tell what he
perfect.
can do. That's his whole shtick.
I will always know what you're going to do, but only just very, very quickly before you do it. It's a split second.
I knew he was going to do that.
Yeah.
Off in probably like not the front, the back, or the middle on the side, you see Rick's Gobbleknocker. He's a small little goblin wizard. It looks like his wizard robes are quite old and have never been washed. And he's got the classical Kobe wizard hat, but because it's so he just kind of poofs forward. Kind of looks like a kid wearing his dad's suit. You do notice he's probably got some like mildew and some like barnacles and seaweed algae on it because he was in a boat down on the beach. Doesn't know how to sail, and he had the boat, and he crashed the boat, so now he just lives in the boat. But he's definitely of the wizard casting school of magics.
Grix acquired the boat in a previous session of Brightwood Academy.
His first session.
Yeah.
Wow. Good start.
Yeah, that's solid. So I'm playing Fulvius. It's a forest gnome hermit drunkard, drunken master monk, wearing extremely soiled clothes. Lost a bar bet, so now he's enrolled in a school. Sort of on the, I'd say there's a lot of gray up top. He's not a young guy. He probably shouldn't be here, but he's here.
Mature student.
Yeah.
This is the real community class.
He's attracted to the social aspects of university,
Yeah. Oh, God, you're the Pierce.
Yeah. 100%.
This is going to be a real race to Pierce.
Yeah.
14 turns.
So actually, all the small folk are in good company. Your gnomish co-op teacher quickly introduces you to your client for the co-op day.
I knew he was like funny.
You knew I was coming.
Yes.
How?
Well, I mean, I knew when I saw you walking in that you were a client, and I knew you were going to ask me how I knew.
Very well.
Who is this guy?
My name is Buthelwain. I have for many years represented the Akka family in their various endeavors. I've been the personal assistant to, what's his name again? Jodan Akka, businessman and socialite. However, yesterday morning, he was discovered murdered. I would like you all to solve the murder.
Can I roll insight on these things?
Sure.
Detect any deception?
Yeah.
13.
Nice. And you also picked up that time.
Yeah, you believe he is telling the truth.
Why not just go to the cops? Why are you asking students?
Well, you see, I've been taken out of the company by one of the children of Jodan, Maysella, who now runs the company. She saw that I was removed from the premises, and I can't get any purchase inside the company anymore. All of my accounts have been closed. No one will admit me to the building.
Where was the body found?
Oh, in his office.
Murder weapon?
Well, I couldn't see. I discovered his body quickly, but I was shooed out by Maysella and her cronies.
Obvious signs of trauma, blood.
Yes.
But if he's just a kid, just push him down. Kids are small.
Oh, no. Oh, she is an adult child.
Chris is going to scan the room for any humans. Like, can we do that? Is that a thing that happens?
Oh, yeah.
Grow
I'm
up.
an adult child right now.
We are all adult children.
And so you think that, who do you think is responsible?
Well, the Akka family, this wouldn't be the first time that one of the family members have killed each other. You see, the Akka family, actually, someone give me a history roll of the Akka family.
Not very historical.
19. Oh, wait, no, 21.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
You know their jingles. They are...
Oh, yes, I know the Akka family, obviously.
Oh, this character's going to be insufferable.
Please explain it for everyone else's benefit.
He says that in character.
While you're saying that, Grix is like humming the tune.
If you need a little deep, at night, Akka, it's a great idea.
They've been in existence for hundreds of years. They've always been a family-owned company. They are run by like a line of tieflings that maybe have dabbled in a couple of dark arts to keep their magical products in the field and very competitive. So they make everything from like enchanted brooms that clean up, sending stones, magical pouches of spice, beautifying mirrors, like pretty much any magical household item you could think of.
We had a few of their brooms growing up. Great service.
Oh,
great payment.
And a lifetime guarantee.
Yeah,
yes, I'm very proud of our
Yeah.
work. I mean, I was when
if there was a bristle at a place, you'd just send it back. No problem at all.
Lifetime guarantee in D&D would be significant. It's like some of these things are like 700 years.
Well, there's obviously an elf exclusion clause.
What about witches? Technically, they're dead, but still alive.
Yeah.
Customer's a customer.
So we have a body. We think we know who did it. What outcome are you hoping for? Here?
Well, he actually has 3 children who all could have committed the murder. They would have various ways to access the building. No one would have really noticed had they come in or out. There's the oldest, Maysella, who is the heir apparent to the company. She is currently taking control of the board and is running the day-to-day operations. She's been Jodan's right-hand person for many years now.
Jodan the victim?
Jodan's the victim.
Wait. We've already got the solution here. Randall, who was it?
Yeah, shouldn't you be good at
Well,
this?
it doesn't exactly work like that.
How does it work then?
Look, let's just play this out, see where it goes, right?
I've got a lot of napping to do in the afternoon.
Yeah, I thought this is like exactly what you're here for.
Yeah, this is literally your bag. There's a bag.
I assume there's a bag.
Might have a
Look,
backpack.
maybe when I go to the scene of the crime, feel around a little, get a sense of the mystical vibrations, then I'll be able to divine something. I'm not feeling it right now. There's something wrong with this gentleman. He's not really. Doesn't have a good connection to the victim. Maybe. I'm sorry. Whatever you're doing, it's not working.
Jordan looks, Bothawan looks like actually upset that you said that. Jordan was his like only friend, maybe.
You remind me of a more professional Sylvia Brown.
Like how you have to go in there like misty nighted for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so we heard about Mystella. Who are the other kids?
There's also Dvorak. He struck it on his own. He was tired of living in his older sister's shadow. He is opened his own business, trying to compete with the Aka family name. He's redesigned his logo. It's all quite ridiculous. He did recently yell at a board meeting about his father blocking his business supply chains. So, he had to be escorted out of the building. And of course, you may have heard of the wizard rock group Portcullis.
I've heard of Portcullis.
Well,
Oh yeah? What are they about?
They're the hardest rocking wizard band in all of this continent that we're in.
You think they open or are they more of a closer?
They're closers.
It's a portcullis joke, you see.
I get it.
Rick roll insight to see if he gets it.
yes, please.
15.
That would actually, yeah. That's I was going to set that at a 10 DC.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I also had a -2 in that roll.
Good thing that you're rolling hot on this. Yes, so Sevorus is the lead singer and frontman of that group.
Sporus?
Sevorus, yeah.
Saurus.
Yeah.
So Dvorak
His-
and Saurus.
Yeah, so yeah, the 3 children, yeah, Maysella, Dvorak, and Sevorus.
Sevorus.
Forest.
He will be playing tonight at Doroko's dungeon. I believe he'll be there all day rehearsing if you want to meet him.
Whoa, do I?
He,
Do you?
of course, was quite the disappointment to his father, having turned his back on the family business to pursue fiddling around on those lutes and whatnot.
They're like soulmates.
All right, so we get free tickets to the show. Like a question?
Oh,
For investigative purposes,
So,
obviously.
Can I just ask you a question? You're going to send a whole bunch of college students to a concert? This is your solution?
well, I mean, it's one of these three people. I'm hoping that
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying cool.
Well,
You said when you
Thank you. No one's ever called me that before.
You said when you discovered the body it was Maysella who shuffled you out of the room.
It was.
Why wouldn't she let you examine the body?
She's always been jealous of my position with Jodan. I think she saw this as an opportunity to solidify her power.
So why are you interested in this? You've been pushed out of the company. It's not your business anymore.
Jodan was like a father to me. He saw me as a young man and saw the potential in me to work at a company like Akka. I've been in his service. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm good at 2. 15.
16.
Yeah, you both believe he is very sincere.
Your commitment is obvious.
Is this like a vengeance thing or more like a justice thing?
Yeah, vengeance.
Why not both?
Yeah, I guess they're not exclusive. You can do both.
That is for you to find out.
So if I'm reading this right, we've got Maysella jealous of Jodan's position and your relationship. At the scene of the crime, shuffling you out, which is interesting. And we have Dvorak, curious about his father's attempt to block his business. And finally, Sepphoris, the black sheep of the family, seemingly unrelated to this.
That's a pretty succinct recap.
That's what I do.
But let's make sure that we at least investigate Sepphoris tonight at the Porcellis concert.
Yeah, we have to go there.
Yeah.
100%.
We'll just
we're gonna
if
get
only
any
to rule
leads.
him out.
Yes, and if we can stop and play some Baccarat on the way, I'd be very happy.
Should we like pregame or what do we do?
Okay. No, this is very interesting. And so you're asking us to find the true killer
Yes.
and bring them to justice.
Yes.
Dead or alive?
Oh, presumably.
I mean, I can kill people. Not that I have, but I could. I mean, I have.
Have you killed?
That's for me to know, for me to find out.
Oh, I kill people. It's real easy.
Yeah, you look the type.
Yeah, you set them on fire.
Oof.
Yes, put more fire on top of it. Sometimes acid fire, because it burns in 2 different ways, but the same thing.
Yeah, I get that sometimes after a burrito.
Now think of that all over your body.
Oh, Jesus.
Wizards! We're terrible. Are we?
I recently learned to capture people in webs.
That'll be very useful.
Is that like a metaphor or?
No, literal webs.
I think alive would be better for me to resume my position within the company. So ideally alive, but
Do you want us to capture them, or would you rather us just finger the suspect and then you can arrange the capture yourself?
Gotta be a better way to phrase that.
We gotcha! Aha!
Good.
stop that.
I'm a very sexy agent.
I came to an adventuring party for an all-in-one solution, so I was hoping that you'd be able to capture it.
So you get acid and webs.
Well, it's just a matter of the bill, that's all.
Yeah,
Oh, you're not getting paid. This is for credits.
Are we getting any
Says the gnome.
drink tickets for the show or anything?
I do this because it's for the good of the realm. I don't need payment. I was just saying that.
I'll take his.
It's extra fair.
I'll take his credit.
Well, anything that helps me serve my country better.
Take that too.
You'll get what you get there. Fluvius.
I don't mean to be racially insensitive, but it seems that Fluvius is just playing that greedy moon type thing. Is that just
Whoa.
Is that just me?
Whoa. Wow. You're right.
You know, anything after you say, I don't mean to be racially insensitive, but it's probably worth not saying.
Nah, he's absolutely right. It's a thing we do.
Can I roll insight to see if he believes that?
Sure.
You could just probably trust that one.
It's a 9.
Love in D&D, you can just be like, I want to see if that person's lying, like actively see if they're lying. I mean, I don't do that in regular life.
Not really. Though I guess sometimes you're like, I'm pretty sure that person's lying to me.
Yeah.
What's this guy's name we're talking to right now?
This is Bothawain.
Bothawain?
Yeah.
I'm actually keeping notes this time.
That's good because I forgot my pencil and I am completely note-free right now.
Yeah, we have down
It's
here.
a good way to be. It's a real good way to be.
I figure that's also more line grips.
Otherwise, you end up writing a journal.
Those illiterate wizards you hear so much about.
Some to go really down the rabbit hole.
One book is all we needed.
Okay, well, this seems pretty straightforward. It sounds like we all want to investigate Sepphoris first.
I thought we wanted to see the transfer.
Yeah, I'm with him. I mean, that's
Sepphoris.
yeah.
I was trying to be discreet about that.
Quote unquote investigates the forest.
Yeah, see, if you throw quotes in front of it, it's everything.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, it's about 11 a.m. right now, I would say.
so too early to drink?
It's
Never.
just cracked over to 11.
Rudes.
It's happy hour, so.
I pull out a martini shaker.
I'm there.
Concert will probably start around 8.
Well, they're the headliners, though, so they're going to go on like, what, midnight? 1?
Do you know where the body is being kept now?
Oh, no.
And we can't get access to the scene of the murder?
Well, it is in Akka HQ. That is also where Maysella will most likely be.
I wonder if there's a way we could enter the premises and inspect it.
Maybe we could go ask Maysella.
We could be interns.
Or some of us could ask her / interrogate her, and the others could gain access to the crime scene while she's distracted.
How big is their headquarters?
Oh, it's a pretty impressive facility. When you approach it, you'll see 6 floors above ground, but it goes far deeper below. We've consolidated our manufacturing and front office solution in a very vertical solution.
Literally vertical. I see.
About 6 floors of offices, but below we have the mines, the manufacturing facilities, and also the connection to the shipping ways below ground.
And where is Maysella's office, and where was the murder committed? Or where was the body found? You don't know where the murder was committed yet.
On the top floor, obviously. They both share large offices on the 6th floor.
Only one entrance, I imagine?
Yeah, well, there's the main entrance of the office tower, but there is a separate entrance for the shipping and receiving below ground.
Do we know what kind of, I want to say, like, damage killed him? Like, is it like a bludgeoning thing or like a stabby thing? Or...
There was quite a lot of blood on the floor when I arrived.
Like the injuries, though.
Did you see the body? Was the body bleeding, or was it just blood on the floor? Might not have been his.
Maybe he's not dead.
Did you check his pulse?
His eyes had the thing. Also, he had shot himself.
Wait, what?
When you die,
Is that just a dead thing?
And the urination.
You couldn't tell if he was bleeding, but you knew he had shit himself.
Well, that's a very obvious smell.
Okay.
That's a real successful inspection.
Listen, I believe the blood was on his clothes as well. Yes, that he'd been.
But you couldn't see any specific injuries?
Well, bleeding wounds. Probably a small knife caused them.
Okay.
I could say.
All right.
Daggers.
Or knives.
Or knives. Well, knife is a dagger.
Oh, true. It's like dagger arrows.
Dick arrows. Daguerreotypes.
Oh my god.
Very old photographs.
Dick arrows sounds like Dvorak. Oh, we solved it already.
It just makes sense. Randall, was that right? Did we solve it?
No.
Wait. So you only know what's wrong? You don't know what's right. So we just keep running through the scenarios.
So does the school provide us any materials or funds for this expenses here? We need to get tickets to this show, obviously. I'm not paying that out of pocket. I've already paid my tuition.
You see the number, very well. And gives you a little bit of spending cash. Let's say...
Let's get t-shirts.
Say 10 gold each, so 40 gold in total. And also hands you a potion of healing.
All right. One or one each?
One potion of healing each.
Okay, good. That's one to share.
Yeah, one to share. Take some small sips.
Use it wisely.
Oh yeah, we don't have a healer. It's gonna get real fun.
Yeah, there's no healer here.
That's alright. I know there's no damage. just silly obnoxious.
What's the healing potion give you? Like 2d4?
4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Or is that 2d4?
I think it's 2d4 plus
I think we should form a band and enter the show.
Whoa. It's not a battle of bands. Or is it?
Is it a battle of the
4.
bands?
It's not a battle.
Can we make it a battle?
Yeah.
If you book a different night. No. I would like this solved by the end of today.
Really? A whole murder?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know.
Does it need to be the right answer?
I would like a Portcullis t-shirt.
You can probably buy one at the concert
Yeah,
tonight.
okay.
Well, I actually think I have a very important question to ask. Man, can we solve this by the end of the day?
Yeah, that's a great question, Randall.
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
Yeah, you feel good about it.
Sorry, that's going to be a running theme. Should we bring an umbrella tonight?
Yeah,
Get
definitely.
Dreamcast. Multi-class into druid.
All right, so let's go check out this crime scene.
How much gold did you get, sorry?
10 gold each.
Yeah, right. Hoist himself out of his chair.
All right, sweet. So you guys make your way towards Akka HQ. The
Gesundheit.
That was pretty good.
So just moving around. Akka, yeah. So you make your way sort of in a kind of more spread out area of town. Like there's other office buildings, not as quite as nice as Akka. It's a large stone structure, elegant, modern. There are guards on the roof and a couple at sort of at a front gate who eye up this human, half elf, goblin,
Soiled forest gnome.
so forest gnome. Just sort of narrows his eyes and goes, may I ask who's visiting the Akka HQ today?
Hi, we're a student group from Brightwood Academy. We're here to interview Mycella for our MBA project.
Also, do you have any tours?
We're doing a case study on Akka Industries, and we're here by request of the headmaster.
Very well, proceed in.
Thank you.
So you proceed in.
I can't believe that works.
Real tight security.
I'm very charismatic.
So the security guy lets you in. As you leave, you see him like sending stone into a little.
Like an earpiece.
As you enter the main door, an attendant at the front desk. Hello, welcome to Akka HQ. How may we bring magic into your everyday?
Whoa! Wow!
Yeah, you caught that I used the slogan.
A real company man.
Yeah. Yes, it's very nice here. So I heard that you're a student group here to learn more about what we do here.
Yes, we're here. We've been tasked to interview an executive, and Mycella being the foremost executive in the whole of this area, we thought she was the perfect one to interview.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right, I'm good at these. I think I have some bonus to it or something. No, maybe not. But let's see. Persuasion plus 5.
Oh, wow. Salt for slice.
Ooh, 13.
Oh, well, I'm sure she'd be very honored to speak with you. Did you make an appointment?
We have not yet made an appointment.
Oh, well, a very bold option going by not making an appointment, but I'll perhaps radio up and see if she could become available today. Please have a seat while I do that.
Thank you.
Anyone know what a radio is?
I believe that's the name of the gnome who invented the system.
Oh, yeah. Radio Talus. Yeah, he's a good guy. From my understanding.
There's a couple of guards sort of waiting behind an elevator in this sort of open concept lobby that you remain in. She goes back to behind her desk and uses a sending stone to message up. After a couple of seconds, she comes back and like, it will just be a small wait. Could you wait here for a while?
Not a problem.
I thought those were small sessions.
Yeah. pop a flask.
Oh.
That's medicinal.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Why are you sorry to hear that?
I
I think you've really kind of stepped the bound here that I'm not really comfortable with. If you just won't mind, I'm going to take my medicine alone. Or maybe with him.
I'm sorry to upset you.
How dare you?
Can I?
I think you should leave.
Yeah, I think it's the best.
Very well.
Thanks so much for inclusivity.
Can I investigate around and look for any interesting happenings in the lobby?
Sure.
Are the people doing anything weird or any signs of commotion because of the murder?
Mhm.
That is a. Oh, actually, I get a. Oh, that's it. No, I got a 2 plus 3. I think 5. 5.
You see some people chatting. Doesn't seem overly suspicious. Maybe it's so you see that there's probably more people, more guards stationed than regularly there would be. A couple people who are just not. There's no post there you can see.
Is there some elevator or how do people get from the bottom floor?
Yeah, there's an elevator towards the back of this sort of big lobby area. There's a guard near the elevator as well.
Can I spend the guard and see paying attention? It's resolute.
Yeah, totally.
Perception -2. That is a 10.
He looks a little bored for sure.
Is it just the one elevator, or is that guard specific?
I also say there's probably a staircase also off to the side, an emergency exit kind of style.
I'll stay over to. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Bombed. Urine bombed.
It's there's a stairwell over there. Okay. Possibly distraction or sneaky through.
Yes, it also could be a good escape route if we get into trouble. I like to go down the outsides of buildings. Dramatically.
That seems unnecessarily dangerous.
Exactly. That's my MO. Okay, so there's an elevator and there's stairs.
Oh, wait. Can I go forget to see if there's any shrine crystal security cameras type of shit?
Wow.
That's security. How does this here then?
Nothing that you can see.
You see Rick's standing in front of his chair.
What are you doing over there, Halfstack?
They got security guards and they got sending stones. I'm thinking that for the things they can't move 24/7, they got something watching 24/7. Security team.
Well, that's what we got this guy over here for. Hey, are there security things?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's gotta be, right?
This will be great for our report then. Talk about the intense security here. Thanks for looking into that. That's one of the assigned areas that we're.
Can I use Arcana to see if I can find anything?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh
nope.
my gosh.
7.
Your magical Tink Spidey sense is not quite tingling.
Yeah.
All right, so this cool.
My plan was create a bit of a PR problem if I cast grease in front of the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
And then people just slip it as they come out, wet water or something like that. That causes a commotion, and people can maybe introduce lawsuits. And while they're fuffling about lawyers, we sneak it up the back stairs.
Do lawyers react that quickly?
Well, no conversations about lawyers. No one actually brings a lawyer. We just talk about lawyers.
Am I supposed to bring a lawyer?
Only when you've done something really bad.
Stealthiness, right? Stealthiness?
Probably.
Are
Are you trained? Are you proficient in stealth?
I am.
Then
Plus
yeah, you're almost certainly in stealth.
I'm +4 as well.
Oh, okay. Actually, I have +4, so we're actually fairly sneaky crew.
Is anyone around us that might overhear us talking?
You're not super far away from the attendant, but they seem to be doing some paperwork.
Wait, the racially insensitive attendant?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Thanks for getting that on
What
the
a
record.
jerk.
It's a good call out.
Did you say you were kind of sneaky?
Yes. Why
Can
don't
you just put me in your backpack then?
Why don't I trail behind as we go up, and then I will duck off and try and access. Although she may be in Yoren's office if she's taking control of the company. Would she not be in the place where he was found?
Do we even know where the office is?
Yes, the top floor.
Yeah, I was going to say the top floor.
Oh, did they have... She said there's 2 offices, though. Yoren and myself both had offices.
Top floor.
So whichever office that we don't go in is the office that is the murder scene.
Well, I mean, this guy can probably tell us which office it is.
Yeah, which office is it?
Yeah, what floor is it?
It's the top one.
They say
That's where we're going.
the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
So, we're gonna grease the floors then, or what?
Well, I mean, I can, but I'm probably going to see myself.
I mean, I
Magic is pretty obvious.
I could make a distraction. I'm pretty good at performing.
So we're doing a distraction for a distraction?
Yeah, like a double distraction.
All right, I like
Why don't we just do the first distraction? And then we've already got a distraction.
I don't know. I kind of like to do a double layer thing.
Wait, but we'll do this distraction on the 6th floor?
Oh, I thought we were doing it
right
now.
But what are we waiting? We're going to have an interview with Marcella in moments. Why would we create a distraction and potentially jeopardize our interview time? We're going to get access. We're about to get access to our prime suspect.
Or one or two of us could sneak into the crime scene while the others do the interview.
That's what I was saying. I'll hang back as you enter the room.
It's always good to split the party.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, you get more done that way. Obviously.
On the crime scene.
Not until we've investigated it.
Just cover our tracks now.
It's great.
I hate group projects.
You're going to end up doing all the work.
I should have rolled a goofball character.
You're literally the
I'm
Electra of
taking
this.
notes.
Yeah. It's not so easy, is it?
This whole thing was just a game about empathy for your mother.
He has 12 brothers, okay? They all have the same name, but with different accents on the last letter.
So we're waiting and we grease it.
Yeah.
How about Farsal and I? Is that your name, Farsal?
They're close enough.
Okay, that's what it is now. And I,
No one's called it Rhea. It's not even Volubius.
No.
It's Fulvius.
Fulvius.
Thank you, name generator.
Fulvius and I will slip away during the distraction. You two do the interview.
If we're using distraction, then perhaps the stealth won't be as important. And then my investigative and charisma skills will be very useful for the interview.
Yeah, the first thing I thought of when I saw you was charismatic.
I am what I need to be.
So we're distracting up in the office.
Well, we should wait on the 6th. We need to create a way for you two to get away. Wait, for Fulvius and Randall to sneak away as we go into the interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps one of you could say that you forgot something downstairs and say you're going back.
Or Falafel can just say that he's got old man needs he has to take care
Oh,
of.
yeah. I got to pee all the time.
Okay. And you'll probably need some help with that because how old you are.
Yeah.
Being
It's a great idea.
slightly younger, but still not a spring chicken.
So wait,
I understand.
Are you actually going to help me pee, though, or is this a...
No,
We should
work the lie.
We should work to our character's natural strengths. So, Fulvius, you should pretend to have a mental deficiency, and you can be his special assistance person
Perfect.
from the school.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
we can get a sweet discount from the pharmacy.
Yes. You're his mobility specialist, assigned from the special needs department.
Okay, so
He's comforting.
Yeah, my comfort with
It's like a service animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll make an excuse to get away and then sneak up the stairs. That's our plan.
Look, I assume we're going to do the interview in our office.
Oh, I see.
That's
So
my
we get to the office first, and then we'll make an excuse to get it. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
I also have I can also make illusions, too, if that helps out.
Yeah, good.
For
Can
some
you make
reason.
an illusion of one of us?
Yeah, but I can only stay in one place. It won't move.
But perhaps this is what we do.
That's my hopes.
What we should do is we should enter the room, then you create the distraction. You replace one of us with the double who stands silently in the back while the interview is conducted, and the other one, the real person, makes their way out.
Okay. He's standing astonishingly still. That's his thinking pose.
If the others are if she's engaged in a lively conversation and interview, then certainly she won't notice the stillness of the other person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is it like a static image, or can you make it just like nod slightly around?
It's a minor illusion, so I think it's static.
Yeah.
Oh, minor illusion like
But most of us are tiny.
Oh, right.
So one of the small ones must disappear.
Well, it's gonna have to be me because he's gonna have to say what's doing.
Grix it is.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Do you understand your job,
sense.
Rix?
No.
Your job is to sneak across the hall and investigate the murder scene.
I was about to say I do not have minor illusion, so it has to be me.
I think we got ourselves a plan that we said out loud
Wait, does anyone have a piece of
in this
parchment?
lobby.
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'd like to use forger's tools to write a letter of a prescription for his special needs.
Okay.
In case we need it.
He has to go to the bathroom.
I use my
every 20
forger's
minutes.
tools.
All right, roll me a d20,
And what was that-
and you add your proficiency. I think it's an intelligence check.
It can be Dex or intelligence.
I will use Dex because I'm very dexterous and not very smart. So Dex plus
Proficiency, yeah. So probably 5.
Plus two.
Plus two.
Plus two right now.
so plus 5.
Oh yeah, it's cocked.
That's a real good looking prescription you got there.
Wait, Randall, does this prescription look good?
What's a prescription? It says prescription.
Yeah. No, probably not.
Well, hopefully we don't need it. If our illusion plan works, it shouldn't come. But this is only if you need to exit the room for some reason as to be rescued.
Yep. It's a real good prescription. Well, it's going well.
I think the plan itself.
We've been waiting quite a while. I wonder if someone will come back for us soon.
I believe we've been given enough time to do plots.
I like how you tried to make that that forgery right in the middle of a busy hallway.
He's just writing notes. As far as anyone knows.
Yeah.
All right.
Where did Republic stand from?
So after about an hour, so you've done this probably about a half an hour, then you spend another half hour just looking around at the ceiling. Finally, the attendant says, "All right, well, please follow me. I'll bring you to Macella's office."
We are much obliged. Thank you for your courtesy here.
I'm sorry. What did you say? You sounded like it was more polite than what I said.
I said much obliged. Thank you for your courtesy. That's what you were going to say. Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm old.
I give the attendant a winning smile. I'm going to do that. It's persuasion.
A persuasive smile.
22. 22.
Ooh, yeah, she's a little charmed by you.
There she is.
He says out loud.
Maybe I could ask you some questions later. Special additional research.
Oh, extra credit, you're saying?
Yeah.
You've been
how old are you?
I'm like middle-aged-ish. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's...
We are the mature students.
Yeah. You're probably in your 60s.
I'm old enough that I'm a spy.
Yeah.
So,
How old is Grix?
Rex is 22, which is kind of like the 60s
It's a
version of a goblin.
What?
So I'm kind of like in my pre-senior years, and the goblins went up to 30.
he's in his...
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, so we are mature students, all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. That's great.
He's in his sunset
But
years.
We're in that group that got put together.
Grix matures 20s.
No one
That's
else.
so perfect.
Yeah, your group is no one else chose.
Yeah.
They all over there on the day.
I'm trying to get there's only 4 people in our class.
I'm not even
It's
sure
like
we're in
night
class.
School. We're in night school.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Brightwood Academy Night School Edition.
Yeah.
After dark.
Like, I have to get back to my day job at the Enchanter's Workshop soon, so maybe we can wrap this up.
So she presses the elevator button. You go up 6 floors.
Which button does she push?
6.
Is it like the top floors? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, those 6 floors, yeah.
I know. Just push the button. Regular styles.
Holy cats, I've never been on an elevator before.
Oh yes. Well, this button, of course, lets the giants know that they have to pull now.
I speak giant. I can just say it to them, I guess.
Oh, we have a system. It's okay.
Whatever you want. Birthday girl.
Excuse me?
It's been a long day. Give me a minute.
Don't pay attention.
It's
He
only
said
noon.
far too much medicine.
He's also very old.
Now, Fulvius, this interview is very important, so I want you to remember our plan and make sure we ask all the right questions.
Right. I say nothing.
That's good. That's probably good. Let me do the talking because we're going to be talking to a very important person, and we want our plan to go off without a hitch so we get all the answers we need for the exam.
Gotcha.
Thank
Wink.
Yeah, I didn't know that Brightwood had a business school.
Well, it's a new program. Adventurers.
Mature students only.
What they found was that many adventurers were handling the combat well, but there's a lot more to it. There's a lot of gold in adventuring. I give her another winning smile.
Give me another persuasion check.
16.
Yeah.
I
Almost at the charmed effects.
I press floor 5 as well.
Very well.
It's a pretty good button.
Sorry, he's a special needs student.
So when you hit level 5, the doors open. You see a pretty busy office. There's definitely some chaos there today, considering their president and CEO died yesterday, murdered.
Can I do an insight check to see how the workers are they're happy to be there, they're stressed out to be there?
Sure. Yeah.
Just a HR morale check.
Yeah, 14.
They look. It's been definitely a stressful 24 hours. Many of them probably worked 18 hours yesterday and were in early this morning. It looks pretty chaotic.
Have any of them been crying?
Probably.
I observed tissues.
Yeah. It's a largely tiefling company, but there are humans and elves there as well. A few dwarves and gnomes and the like. The attendant quickly is like, "Oh, sorry. Yes, as you can see, they're all very busy today." And the doors close, and you come up to the 6th floor. She brings you to the left and knocks on a door that is marked Maysella Akka.
Can I do a quick projection check just to check out the other offices?
Yeah.
Is this a busy hallway?
No, this is much quieter than the floor below.
That is also a 0.
It's very,
I was
So many
looking too.
doors.
Yeah.
That's 19.
Yeah, you see that probably going off the other way. That actually this whole floor is maybe just the executive offices. So a few more. There's probably 8 offices in total on this this floor, but and that you think that maybe the office of Jodan is probably further down.
Did I catch
There's
any
there's a
nameplates?
fancy end of the hallway that is kind of beyond.
Right. Do I catch any nameplates on any of the other executive offices?
Yeah, you see various the names of various CFOs and
No one that's been relevant to the.
no office for Bothaway or anything like that.
Okay.
Bothaway rather. She knocks on the door and you meet Maysella. She is dressed in sort of modern attire. For a tiefling, so only a hint of fire motifs, but much less billowy than the classic look. And she's, oh yes, the student class. You can have 5 minutes, but please, as you can understand, it's been a pretty trying time for us here.
Just know that time is 5 minutes to a dog is very short, but 5 minutes to a gnome is dog years. Every minute equals 7 minutes.
That was 30 seconds. Keep going now.
Well, first, we'd like to thank you for spending your valuable and precious time with us.
Anything for students? I didn't know that Brightwood had a business academy.
It's a new program. There's a lot of gold in adventuring these days, and they want to make sure that students are prepared to make investments to make the proceeds of their adventures last longer and to go farther, so more good can be done in the world.
Is there a window in here?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over to the window.
Where are you going?
Oh, it's a beautiful view. Beautiful. What's that over there? Is that a parking lot for horses or?
I give a wink at
Grix, yeah.
Grixed.
I'm gonna make my move for the door.
Yeah.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
I've been rolling all today. That is 18.
Yeah. Okay, that beats the passive perception. So yeah, you duck out the door.
You see like this, we also see like the small little trail of like Grix's robes door gets caught in the door, he opens it and then pulls it in.
Yeah. And the second I notice her not looking, I'll cast a minor illusion of Grix. Arms akimbo.
I look for any. I'd like to do like an investigation and look around the room for any personal effects that I think might be related to Jordan. Is the guy died Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah,
Jordan.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you call those horse parking lots?
That's a stable.
Stable what?
6.
That's the entire name of it.
Okay.
I got a 9.
That makes sense. That checks out.
9 for my investigation.
You see like a portrait of Jordan with Maecella. You see her desk is filled with a few like journals. There's like definitely a agenda book on there as well.
So, first, is the knowledge of his death public? Do people know he's dead, or is this like a...
Yeah, it is knowledge. Yeah.
So I'll look at the portrait. I'll say, before we start, I just wanted to say how sorry we are for the loss of your father.
Yes. Thank you very much. It's a very sudden loss, of course.
Like the insight, like her reaction.
Yeah.
But I get to use my special ability, and that's 8, so it's 11.
Sweet.
Because I have an ear for deceit.
Nice.
I can tell if people are lying. I get any roll below a 7 is an 8.
You get a sense that she does not. It's like a callousness to her response or a roteness to it.
Yes, he seems like he was a very talented business person.
Yes, he took the company to levels beyond what his father and his father's father had done for the company. But now it is time for new leadership here.
Oh, that's what we're here to ask about. We're here to find out about your vision for the future of the company. Vision is a key element of a good business plan, and as the new leader, it must be your vision that will guide the future of this company.
Well, actually, thanks so much for those kind words. Obviously, yes, I have a very grand vision for what ACA can be going forward. I mean, we've been so tied up in the household nature of the business, and there's, weapons, munitions, a lot more divination, I think, could be done as well. Any person should kind of wake up in the day and know what to expect,
Yeah, I keep nudging.
It's not so great.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, divination. It's a little overrated.
Huh.
I didn't see that coming.
No, I've used divination quite a lot in my business dealings. I find that it gives you an extra edge on your competition.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
What do you see as the main competitive threats to the business at this time?
Well, obviously, my brothers. It's no secret that the Aka family is known for its ruthlessness. Brother has killed sister, and sister has killed brother. And at this very destabilizing time, I do worry about what my brother Dvorak might do. He opened his own business, you see, a little piddly thing, and he thinks he can compete with what we've established here as a family.
It sounds like you've been thinking about your business goals for quite some time. You seem to have a real vision for this company.
Yeah, like it's been like less than 24 hours. You already got like a whole plan. I love it.
Well, my father has groomed me for many years, and preparedness is always what has kept Aka through and through.
Yes, and a leader as such as yourself would be more than prepared for sudden changes. That's the nature of business, you see.
I noticed also you said brothers with a plural. Is there more than one?
Oh, well, yes, we have a musician in the family. Don't hold it against us.
You're worried about him at all? Does he have shares in the company or anything?
Oh, well, obviously he will inherit some of father's wealth, of course. He himself has done pretty well with his satyrs and whatnot.
Is that a threat to the business, him having some sort of stake in it?
I am not very worried about Sepphoris. He is not very bright. I would say that to his face. Don't worry.
Are you worried at all? I mean, one sudden death of the executives, could this be part of a larger plan?
Where'd you next?
Yes.
Are you threatening me?
Oh, no. I mean, I'm just interested. Security in a business like this must be very tough. And as adventurers, we're going to be dealing with all sorts of dangerous situations.
As you can see, we have increased our security. There's only so much that you can do, of course. I believe, though, that with my diviners and my increased security, that we should see ourselves through this transition period. All right, let's cut over to what Grix is doing.
So I was looking up, I was going to see if identify could tell me which door to go in, but I haven't been touching it, so no dice. So I guess I'll do an investigation check to see if I can see in the hallway if there's any signs of kind of like a CSI crime scene, take on the roads, where there's been lots of recent traffic or something like that. Let's do like this. That is investigation is a 24.
Ooh, yeah. You get the sense that the door to your right is probably the office of Jodan. There definitely was a lot of foot traffic. There's probably a couple of bloody footprints from people going through the crime scene leading toward the door.
That's sloppy.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Sloppy detective work. Step in the blood.
No CSI. Have a wizard come and cast a spell and tell him who did it.
Yeah, right.
Pop up his room and go walking along. Is it like a busy hallway?
No, this floor is pretty quiet.
All right. So Grix is going to pull out his dagger and then slice off a piece of the carpet with the bloody footprints on it. And then he's going to go to the. Actually, do the footprints go in the direction?
They go probably from the opposite.
Do they fade off after a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
So remember, you only have like a minute. I think with Manor Illusion, I think it's a minute.
Oh yeah, that's right. No. Yeah. Oh man.
I'm not doing this in a minute.
Can you cast it more than once?
You have to keep distracting every 60 seconds. Oh, I've fallen.
My original plan, just in case, so I go up to Jordan's door. Is it locked?
No.
Okay. I will quietly open the door and peek my head inside, and kind of like a hat going in first. Is there anyone on the inside or not?
You don't see anyone, no.
All right, can I do a perception check?
Yes, you can.
Yes, it's terrible. That's 10.
Yeah, you don't see anybody.
All right, he's gonna slide in and go click and close the door behind him. What does Grix see?
So you see a pretty opulent office. There are some books on the table. You see where a body almost certainly was. There was a giant sort of blood stain on the floor. Portraits on the wall of the various CEOs of Akka Industry, his grandparents. No photos of his children at all. He was not a very nice dad. And very nice furniture, couches in there for sure, things like that.
Rest is immediately going to think the worst of everybody and start looking for secret compartments in the desk, vaults behind the
sure.
portraits and stuff.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
That is a 16.
Ooh, yeah. You do find that there is a secret door sort of behind one of the portraits, and you don't know how to open it though. Maybe
Is it locked?
there's some kind of sort of special way to open it.
All right. Grix is going to take the portrait. He's going to look around. He's going to go.
Kaboom!
Back in the office.
Yeah, back in the office.
A 300-foot audible knock sound goes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so loud.
But Grix will disappear behind the portrait into the door.
Good thing you coughed first. Everyone will assume it's just a really, really bad cough.
At that moment, Maysella,
my word, what was that?
My pills! I can't find my pills!
I pull my rapier out. Lady, I will defend you.
Sorry. I've been sick.
Yeah, let's go for a round of deception checks.
Well, I just said I'll protect her, which is sort of true.
Oh, so what did you say? Sorry?
I said I'll pull out my rapier and I push her back and I'm like, lady, I will protect you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm for sure an 11 on the on my the fact that my kills are missing.
No, she's gonna kind of push Joran beside, and she goes out and towards her father's office.
Well, then let's start investigating this office.
I immediately read to reading your journal.
Sure.
Lots of pages.
Nicely done.
Wait, can I just pocket some of it? Is there?
You can do.
No, I won't pocket. I'm just gonna read it.
You can read it quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you discover is that on the night of the murder, you see her journal that she was out of town on business. So there was no.
I roll insight on the writing.
I'm gonna be a lookout in the hall. By the way.
Sure. Yeah.
But this is John asking Randall the question. Wouldn't you just know something's coming?
Only a split second before they arrive.
Okay.
I mean, this could be an alibi, though. I mean, it could be a fake.
Is there anything else? Any other papers or?
Yeah, there's paper. I mean, all kinds of business and budgets. And
But nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing crazy out of the ordinary. She's obviously been writing a lot of correspondence, a lot of letters to go out. Definitely consolidating some powers. You see some names of that's a demi demon that she's writing towards, and things like that.
Can I do an investigation to see if there's anything that's hidden?
Sure.
No. I find nothing on a 10.
Nothing hidden on a 10. What else?
She just leaves the room. They all just scramble, looking through crap.
Starbirds disperse.
And there's anything related to her family in the room. We just saw the portrait of Joran.
Yeah. So you also do see that she does have some notes. She mentions in her journal that Sepphoris came by and was asking a lot of questions about how she felt, which she was really annoyed at. And she's like, always the artist. What a stupid boy. And she does have that she should definitely watch out for Dvorak. He always wanted special treatment from us, that because he was family that we were going to go soft on him. That's ridiculous. And that she probably would suspect that maybe Dvorak would have killed her father.
So Joran was being tough on Dvorak.
Yeah.
Okay.
So meanwhile, Maysella comes into the office. I guess give me a stealth check.
I went in the secret door.
You went into the secret door and it's closed? Okay. Neat.
The real curveball.
That is a real curveball. She comes in. Let's give her an investigation check. Nope. She doesn't see anything either. She returns to the office in
We'll put everything back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I've recast the illusion, so when I hear it.
Just standing there.
Well, you could do a slightly different pose.
More labored.
It seemed like it moved.
Yeah.
No, it's more past that.
Yeah.
As she comes back to the office, she's giving orders to the attendant about.
I found my pills.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this interview short.
Of course.
the attendant will see you out.
Oh, is there going to be a service, by the way, for your father?
Yes, of course. You are not invited, though.
No, I wasn't going to go.
Not looking like this.
Yeah, I got to put on my formal.
Moss.
Yeah. No, I was just curious. It could be a service. What's the plan?
It'll be published in the daily newspaper, the Howler. You can read all about it there.
I appreciate that.
Well, we've taken up more than enough of your time. For such a busy woman, it was excellent of you to take time to share that insight with us. We'll make sure to include it in our report.
Yes. And then she shoos you out and is uses a sending stone from her desk to probably talk to security.
Someone make a distraction because I need to dispel the illusion.
Okay, so
Marcella does not notice, but like as she goes to the attendant, as you get to the elevator with the three of you, it's like, wasn't there a goblin here?
he had to go early. He took off.
Did he? I didn't see him go.
Give me
He's very old.
Give me actually a persuasion or a deception check with advantage, actually, because you have charmed this
yeah.
a little
Nice.
bit.
Deception?
Yeah.
I'm trained in this as a spy.
Oh,
25.
Yeah, that'll do.
You know, you don't have to worry about him. Anyway, I was wondering, can I talk to you for a moment? It's interesting to get the top level perspective, but someone on the ground floor like you might really be able to share some great insights about this company.
Yeah, when we get down to the lobby, I'd be happy to
I'd
take
love
a
to
minute or
spend
so.
a couple minutes talking to you just about that. just you and me.
Meanwhile, Grix. So you are in a completely dark hallway.
I got dark vision.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you do have dark vision as a goblin. So this is a like very like smooth stone hallway. It descends down, and like there's probably extra darkness sort of at the edge there.
Yeah. So I will hug the wall and as best and stealthy as I can slink down the stairway. Also looking for potential traps or treasures or secret doors.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
E12.
Yeah, so you follow along. There is no traps that you can see. What you get this? Give me an insight check actually. Let's see how this goes.
Oh,
No, you have no idea why he would build this.
stairs go down, stairs go up. What else do you need them for?
Yeah, there's a stairway at the end there. They go down.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
They go down, they go down, they go down. And at a certain point, it goes. You get on like several floors. You're probably a little out of breath. And there, at the end of it, is another tunnel that joins it at the very bottom, and then it goes off into like a. You can't tell all the direction because you were probably a little turned around in here, but it goes down like parallel.
It's like a straight line? Or?
Yeah, straight line. Yeah.
Yeah. Rex is gonna keep walking down, but I'll do another investigation check for him.
Yeah.
You can like solo this dungeon.
That's a 9.
Yeah, you don't see anything, and nothing hits you. So at the end of this hallway, you end up in like the sewers, basically.
Sewers. I gotta look, like just pop my head, like left and right. Is there like a sewer grate above me?
Yeah, there's a ladder not too far away.
Alright, I'm gonna climb the ladder.
Mhm.
This thing looks heavy, right?
Yeah, it's like a metal. It's a regular kind.
Yeah.
It's modern stone gate.
I'm gonna cast my second knock and blow the top off.
Why did we send him on the stealth mission?
Because he's short. That's why. That's the reason.
Not because I'm skilled, but out of necessity.
He was the only short person. That's great. So, as you guys get down to the...
Oh no, I press every button on the elevator.
So then I guess like maybe you're at the second floor then, and you hear another giant knock outside the building.
My goodness.
Ah.
Seems like there's a lot of action here.
All of the people on that floor have all moved towards
The window.
the windows, and
What is that sound?
they see like a little goblin in the middle of the road.
But I'm covered in sewage. Like, the road is leaving kind of like a slick trail behind me. It's like, oh my god, so much sewage.
Who is that?
Some kind of sewer golem.
I look over at my group and I start waving like poop and like sewage.
Ah!
It's like flying.
It's
over.
attacking.
We're in the elevator. Can you see it?
Yeah, you guys probably can't see the goblin. No, that's the people of the office floor. So you're waving at them because they're all gawking
Oh, sorry,
on
no.
one side.
If I saw my group,
Oh,
I'd
gotcha.
But
Yeah.
I'm just more like just dealing with sewage in the middle of the street, like just walking around, like kind of like in a circle, maybe spelling out my name in cursive writing and like the sewage trail.
You were up on the ground floor. The attendant. I'm sorry. I don't think there'll be time today to do that discussion. But
you're right. Why don't I get your information and we can go for dinner later? I was going to go to the show tonight. Are you coming to the Portcolors show? Maybe we could catch up there.
I mean, I haven't been to a concert in a while.
Well, why don't we meet an hour before for drinks here? Meet me at the Rusty Nail. I write the tavern address and hand it to her.
I'll keep that in mind. Around 7.
Keep that in
Sounds good.
Yeah, Rich is just rolling there like, oh my god, this is so gross. Just almost like a child having a temper tantrum.
Miles, you're going to have to RP that entire day.
We'll do a separate session that's just that.
Our Patreon supporters.
Oh, I didn't get her name. What's her name? What's your name?
No, that's in character. You didn't get a name. Mr. Bond.
Yeah, you never asked.
I don't need it.
So they shoo you out the front door. On the other side of the security gate, you see one dirty ass Grix.
I pretend I don't notice him and I walk the other way.
Where you going? We got a dirty guy over here.
We don't know him.
Oh, we know him. Hey. Hey.
Okay, everyone, calm down. We're in public.
You wouldn't believe what just happened to me.
Well, we'll find out not in public. Let's make our way back to the academy.
I fell in the sewer.
I picked up on that one, but
Okay, Grix, I hold my nose and I wave my hands and I prestidigitate to clean his robe.
Just the rope.
Yeah, I can only do 1 cubic foot of material. So I figure your robe is good. Is fit.
So, like, the robe gets clean and the rest of you still kind of like...
Yeah, the rest of you is awful, but like,
perfect.
hey, a wizard takes care of his robe. Okay.
Oh, this isn't my robe.
All right, forget it.
And he's not a wizard, is he?
I am a wizard.
Oh, you are a wizard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Technically.
Or do you want to take a quick break? As we, what time are we at?
We're at hour 18.
I start watching. Yeah, let's take a quick break, and then we can decide where you want to go next.
All right.